my children had never lived in an apartment. And because some things happened, we ended up in this apartment. We had only been there for 2 weeks. And my daughter was working, and she didn't come home when she should have been at home. And I got a call from the police department saying that she was in the hospital, that she had been apprehended by this man, and they didn't tell me the whole thing. But when I got there, I found out that she had been kidnapped, she had been raped, she had been beaten, and she was in the hospital. Okay, but in listening to the police, I found out that this man had her purse, the keys to the house, her driver's license that had the address on it. He had everything. So the very next day, I went to the apartment complex, explained my situation, and told them that I needed to move because this rapist had the key to the apartment. And they told me that I couldn't move because I couldn't move, and they would not change the locks on the door. And I said, I'll change it. And they said, no, I could not change the locks on the door. And I had to stay there for the year that I had signed up for. Okay, in talking to my brother, he told me that he had a good lawyer and he wanted me to go and see him. And that's how I got to Michael. I called Michael, and the secretary answered. It was Christmas holidays, and she said that they were closed until after Christmas. And somehow Michael got on the phone and told me come over, and I came. And when I went over, I explained why I was there, and he told me, move out. He said, get out now. He said, go home, get your family, and get out of there. He said, you do not have to stay there. And I'm explaining to him that, I have this lease and I couldn't pay for the whole year. And he said, just go, I'll take care of it. And that's how I got to Michael. It didn't have anything to do with what happened to my daughter. It was just getting my family out of this place where I knew that we could all be killed and nobody cared, but he did. That's how we got to Michael. When I was getting ready to leave, I had my purse and I pulled it in my lap and I said, how much is this going to cost? And I'm getting out my checkbook, and he said, not one penny. Not one penny. He said, it's not going to cost anything. And I said, well, how much is it going to cost for you to get me out of this lease? And he said, not one penny. And I was teaching class one night, and my younger daughter said, Mama, come quick, come quick. And I'm thinking, oh God, what could have happened now? And she said, that man that you went to see is on television. And Michael was sitting in his office, and he was talking about our case. Of course, he didn't say our name or anything. And he said, I'm suing for $25 million. And we were screaming, what? He sued, then he said $25, $25 million. And he did sue, and he did win. And because he did what he did, and I said this and I'm going to say it again because it's important to me. The Word of God says that you live in houses that you didn't pay for, that you live on land that you didn't pay for. And because of what happened, we live in a house, a very nice house that we did not pay for. And that house is on land that we did not pay for. So the Word of God manifested because of what Michael did. And we just thankful to him for that. But we're even more thankful that he took us in and made us a part of his family. And that's it. That's the story. The church knows. When Michael walked into the church, everybody know he's a hero, he's a celebrity. And it's because they know what he's done for me and my family.